Today, we're going to be going over how to do an air brake test. First things first, you always start by putting on your seatbelt. I have already adjusted my seat and my steering wheel height. We're going to start by turning on the engine. At Samtrans, we operate always in night run, which is 2 clicks to the right. I wait for all the lights to activate and then turn off. And then I start my engine. I want to turn on the fast idle to build up air pressure to the air governor cutout, which should be no greater than 140 psi. Once the needle has stopped moving, I know I've reached my cutout. My needle is no longer moving. My air governor cutout is 124 psi. I'm going to turn off the fast idle. Next, I'm going to be doing my air governor cut in, which should be no less than 85 psi. I'm going to reduce 5 pounds of pressure, and in between, I'm going to wait 5 seconds for needle movement. My air governor should activate no less than 85 psi. 5 pounds at a time. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No needle movement, another 5 pounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No needle movement, another 5 pounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No needle movement, another 5 pounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No needle movement, another 5 pounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No needle movement, another 5 pounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No needle movement, another 5 pounds. 1. And I have needle movement. My air governor cut in is 96 psi. Next, I'm going to do my low air warning light and buzzer, and that should activate no less than 55 psi. I'm going to continue to deplete air from the system until I hear a buzzer go off, and I'm going to see a light switch go off on the dash. My low air warning light and buzzer activated at 70 psi. Next, I'm going to do the parking brake self-applied. I'm going to cover the service brake and release the parking brake. I'm going to continue to deplete air from the system. This should activate between 20 and 45 psi. It could be higher based on manufacturer settings for safety. And that activated at 53 psi. Next, I'm going to turn my fast idle back on to get back to my air governor cutout. needle has stopped rising. I've reached my air governor cutout. I'm now going to turn off the fast idle and shut down the engine. I'm going to wait 1 minute and let the system stabilize. Minute starts now. Okay, my minute is up. The system is stabilized. Next, I'm going to do my static air pressure test. The system should lose no more than 2 psi in the next minute. The reading is 125 psi, and the minute starts now. The minute is up. My needle is still at the same reading of 125 psi. That's a good test. Next, I'm going to do my applied air pressure loss test. I'm going to push the service brake down. I'm going to release the parking brake. I should lose no more than 3 psi in the next minute. My reading is at 116 psi. Minute starts now. My minute is up. No loss of air pressure. Make sure you put the parking brake back on before you release the service brake. And that's a good test.